Ah, 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 ah. All right, good evening, good morning, good whatever it is for whoever watching, and hopefully you are having a nice day. Okay, we are back at Honkai Star Rail, and hopefully, well, at least I'm trying to finish half of the storyline. So we are actually going to go for the final 3.3. I don't know if it is final storyline. What's up, waifu trash? Long time no see. I want to farm a little bit though. Suddenly I got the cat. If you haven't seen how I got the cat, you can see in the video that I just uploaded yesterday. Why not? Oh my god. It's taking so long. Oh, what? Why is my game lagging?
Rainbow Bridge.
Game was a bit loud. Okay. Auto battle.
Open sesame.
And I don't know why I put Cypher in the team. She's not built at all. She's just there. She's just there for emotional support. Because everyone's loves cat. Everyone's loves cat, right? I have a cat. They are nice cats.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl. Have some sunshine.
I am now farming the relics
Expand your
because
water crow.
that's what you do in this game, apparently. When content is scarce,
With enough believers, lies become reality.
you can only farm for relics, nothing more. Speed, defense.
Have some sunshine.
Nothing good coming out of all this relic stuff because the substats is just too much. It has too many substats.
Open sesame. Time to twirl.
Ah,
Time to twirl. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl.
I just have a workout.
This big
So yeah, believe it or not, someone like me having a workout, that's amazing.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Time to twirl. Found me.
So I am fully energized, yet after workout you kind of feel tired. Either miss combination or just defense. Dude, I don't know how many times I got defense.
Nothing but a boy. Expand
3 substats that is really important. So the double crit rate, crit damage, and the speed. The speed I feel like is the hardest substat to get. It's unreal.
Restore the skies. Found me. Open sesame.
Just this one and I'm gonna start the game. I'm gonna start the storyline.
This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl. Have some sunshine. With enough believers, lies become reality. Yes. Nothing but a point. Time to twirl. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. You can't run. Have some sunshine. Dispel the
She did follow-up attack. I think
skies.
she can be really good with the follow-up attack team, hopefully.
Open sesame.
She deals no damage now. We need to fix it. And the way to fix it is by having the artifacts that is incredibly lucky. But for now, we got nothing. I mean, just look at these relics. What is this? Can I have... Which one is it? Pioneer. Oh, there's one with Acheron here. It's pretty decent. You know what? I don't really use Acheron that much, so you know what? Why not? Speed. Is there any other speed? Nah. This is attack. I don't wanna pillage my Acheron too much, but yeah, nothing I can do. Genuinely nothing I can do. If I wanna play her, we need the relics. How can I get 50% crit rate already? That's pretty good. Wait, where's the crit rate coming from? Oh, this thing has 8.4, okay. Understandable. And I think the light cones also have something to do with it. 12%. The level is up? No. Can I exchange something? No. Could probably exchange this, right? What is this? I don't think I need you, so why not? All of them. And I'm gonna regret later. And I'm gonna regret it later. Five. I just need 5. I can always farm, but nah, not this time. Okay, we are going for the storyline. Let's do it. I wanna hear the new voice actors. The Trailblazers voice actors.
There's something fun over there. Come on, let's go.
Okay, let's do some wholesome storyline. And hopefully it's stay wholesome. Because as far as I'm concerned, quite a lot of people disappearing. Thanatos and Circe's core flame have been returned. Sometime after that, so the 12 constellation hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. They embody the 12 Amphoreus deities, fate, foundation, creation, and calamity of this world. Now, 10 among them have fallen. The core flames return to the origin of Genesis. Above you, constellation shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of the Titan. And you have experienced your ascension and 4 partings. 4 partings. So strife is mighty. Time is you, right? Oronix, right? Reason, I don't know. It's Anaxa. Death, Castoris. Oh. We shall meet again, Castoris. I don't care about the other one. All I cares about is Cassie. She's the only one that I really care. Time and again, farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail. You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotions. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Amphoreans cherish epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel your melancholy and regain your strength. Then let it begin. Countless words of adventure surge through your minds. You need only to grasp just one to anchor your creation. Hey, your phone's ringing. Don't be influenced by noise outside. Just focus on the keyword in your mind. It is indeed difficult, but you should still cling tightly to your aspiration. Weaving heartfelt and elegant verses. Is your phone ringing? Alright, this is an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone. It won't disrupt your thoughts. Who's calling us? Cypher. The cat. Grey mystery. Last time in Styxia, zero time for eraser hunting. I don't know how to voice her. Absolute disaster. Now, the River of Souls mostly retreated. I'm back, baby. And the water, a big shiny chest. I can't use the miracle orb and I can't evade through. Your power of time is needed now. 70-30 split. 30 for you, 70 for me. Yeah, 70 for me. Definitely for me. Details, Smeetails. Get here and we'll talk. Alright. At least 30% is not that bad. You must admit, even during the arduous and struggling low point, there are still those who live joyfully. Cypher's endless, surging desire for wealth seems more turbulent than the waters of Skelgore's waterscape. Forget the past for now. It only brings sorrow, but sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Styxia. Okay. Reading is quite tiring, honestly. I'm sorry, people.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful.
Hey, I forgot you speak.
And the River of Souls is so quiet.
Ma'am.
It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side.
I miss Castoris too. Now's not the time to feel down. I miss Castoris too.
No.
I love Castoris.
No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together.
Why are you the one who give advice to me?
By the way, it was Miss Cypher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone? Huh?
Is there someone else here?
Yes, and this aura feels so familiar.
Aura.
Let's go check it out together. Be very careful.
Be very careful.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Come on, Trailblazer. Speak. Speak. Woohoo!
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up? Careful.
Careful. Oh,
It's a piece of black cloth.
the Flame Reaver.
Now, where have I seen this before?
The Flame Reaver. It's the Flame Reaver.
What? How could they be here?
Mimi? Oh, you're not speaking anymore. Oh, wow. Hey, what are you doing here? Ma'am got ready. You want the pink puppy, don't you? Is it final time for me to bow out?
Don't give up just like that. Let's try
Come
our best
on.
to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with
He's
time cover
powerful.
as soon as we can.
He got the power of plot. We cannot fight him.
The river of souls
Oh, you communicate now.
is full of fish, big and delicious.
Big and delicious. That's what she said last night.
What?
The flame chase journey stops. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Meow meow, okay.
Meow?
So you're Cypher. What's happening? Is this meant to be a riddle? The Flame River's gone mad. The end.
We already knew about the mad part, but are we still in danger?
Oh god.
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
Kitty cat. Oh, so it's you, Cypher. What a terrible person. Let's leave. This Cypher must be fake too. Run!
Ah, don't run! I'm the real Cypher. The real one.
Why she feel so cute?
Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Amphoreus isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your
Why are we
toes,
alone,
no
though?
matter where you are.
So you're playing both good cop and bad cop.
Hey, I'm
Good
just
cop and
making
bad
it up
cop.
to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
Because we
thought
met
that
him.
Maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie.
Huh.
Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
I forgot what Zagreus is. I think is her titan, no?
A power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Nice. Now I know your secret. And you're just telling us everything like that?
I sure love your arrogance, the seamstress
Grey
trusts you
mystery.
for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going.
Oh,
Was that your teleslate?
teleslate. Teleslate is phone. Smartphone cipher. Fine on. Stell, did you rest well? I came during a lucid hour and you seemed asleep, so I didn't wake you up. But in current circumstances, I can't stay idle. Feel it's time to continue our training. Let's go to the Grove, shall we? The Grove!
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the Grove.
Okay, why do you need me so much? We need so much money anyway. Because money.
Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Do you
Everyone
think
needs
I'll
money.
Spend it all? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change.
I feel like she's hiding something, and hopefully, I think it's gonna be a sad one.
But I don't.
As usual.
As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple? So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
Gray Mystery. I feel like the power of Trailblazer doesn't really matter that much in here. Oh, Lygus!
Spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Danhang.
Danhang. You still have no voice. Classic. I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the express. Lygus is extremely suspicious for me.
If the citizens knew
What happened to Herta?
Origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since
We just
you
do
first
need to
arrived
beat
in
that
Mecca.
one titan
Presumably, you've been
that
looking
destroying
forward
our
to
train.
leave ever since.
I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped
The more
Amphoreus
powerless? What do you
scholars
mean?
for centuries.
You're strong.
It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. So the Sky Titan is gonna be the thing that we're gonna fight, right? It appears that many scholars from Amphoreus believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from the curse cast by Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 titans of Amphoreus, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Wow, why is Aquila so powerful? What is this Titan is not really balanced? Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 titans whose core flame have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaïa's
Who's the other
decision
one?
to confront Aquila
Cypher?
at the end of the Flame Chase
The
journey
trickery
was
god?
a carefully considered strategy.
If returning Aquila core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for the way back. We can simply focus on aiding this crisis heirs.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology.
Shut your mouth, Lygus.
Scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power system.
Really? But
Of course, that's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
by all means, please proceed, but be careful. The Express's thruster are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
What happened to Herta? She's the only one I care for now. Lygus carefully scans the damaged propulsion system. This is unbelievable. You seem to understand its structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly, but we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
Okay, but isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically,
Yeah.
Lord Donham.
What's
If
the
I
point
could
if we
open up a
just
path
gonna get
for
shot again?
Amphoreus that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
What do you mean? Seizing your support? I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord.
My goodness.
All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
Why? Just Forgive me, Lord Lygus, but I must be frank. When visiting Down Cloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me, just as
Come on,
expected.
just tell me who you are. No secrets. Oh, look at this. Danheng getting ganged. Are these people? Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donham. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor
What?
am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
Then help me then.
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
Why are you suddenly have a power like this? 1 against 4 then. Just to confirm, if things turns ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral.
You are super sus.
Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
What else we can do? Is the Trailblazer way. You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include the flame-chasing Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
So I see. This is what you call
Yeah,
trailblazing.
trailblazings, baby. When I asked if you'd help, I meant the ones who need help are them. Oh yeah. Let's go. Man, I wish he is being voiced, dude. Genuinely. Meanwhile, in the Grove, what happened in the Grove? Phynon is fighting a flame river.
You have such overwhelming power, so why?
I feel like this is your dark self, Phynon.
Answer me. Why do you stand in our way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend! Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now.
Wasn't we with Cypher?
A few months ago, that would have knocked me out.
Always keeping me on edge.
Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help.
To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
So, why not get Cartomus to help? Weight training, huh?
It's a good thing Cartonus is the
Weight
finest
training.
blacksmith in Amphoreus. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Phainon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphoreus. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again.
You've really grown, but you can't beat them yet. We'll be here by your side. What is the difference?
Right. I must continue sharpening my skills. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down.
Because it is serious now, Phainon,
Out of
honestly.
energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today, I'm definitely going to...
I just have one big question. What happened to Cypher? Why are we with Phainon now?
The girl's little secret. Don't pry.
Girl's little
That's the
secret.
charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
Library of Philia. So this is still part
Here
of the
we are.
grove.
Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here?
Well, sorry ma'am. Over the past few months, you've come here more than once. Past few months? Wait a minute. Few months? So those patches are actually real? It's real time in the game too? What? Fishing out that smell. Piece of essence from the oceans of knowledge that best suits your taste. You're quite relieved that Danheng isn't around. No one will be there to judge your reading taste. The scroll at the hand shows a line with small text, non-standard reading. Do not bruh. Okay. One Punch God Aquila. What is happening? Forbidden Love, the tree, and the butterfly. I don't know what reference is this. The Forbidden Love. My professor can't possibly be this shy. One Punch God, definitely One Punch Man. Forbidden Love. Okay, everything is. It's such a long story. Do people actually have time to reading the whole things? Honestly. One Punch God. Arrogant fool, you will pay for the price for your insolence. My favorite, the One Punch God.
I wonder what Finan and Men were reading.
She speaks. She speaks. Wait a minute.
I wonder what Finan and Men were reading.
What, Finan and Meme?
I wonder what Finan and Men were reading.
You can actually feel the British accent in there.
Let's take a closer look.
You can definitely feel. It's not British, well, at least she's not an American, definitely. I love it. I really love it.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, a poor time for fishing. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Amphoreus these days?
What are you looking at? Are you into fishing?
Ah, you scared me!
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
Bursting
little
into
pink
someone's world
creature.
like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Oh, something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through? Something odd about Mem.
These
What are you
cards
hiding,
so
Mem?
Detailed and fine.
Tell me.
Ruler,
Tell me.
Weaver, Traveler,
Traveler.
Healer.
Healer.
But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all?
Use them flexibly. Don't just memorize.
What a coincidence! We meet again.
Why? What?
We're
Why?
fated to be together, huh?
Why are you so?
But you must be busy, so I won't
Surprise.
bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
So suspicious.
So suspicious.
Not like their usual self.
What? Maybe this is Cypher. Cypher just turned into Mem.
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this the Amphoreus Divination Compendium?
Why are you here too?
Why? What's
Sorry,
the problem?
seeing you two chasing each other around. I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby. So why all the secrecy?
I wanted to set up a surprise. Master it in secret and give you all a shock.
Oh,
But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
what are you, March? Are you March in the form of little creature? Definitely, that's
surprise,
what
huh?
March gonna say.
Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and
Oh.
divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just
Oh,
like the ones you're looking at.
oh, is it actually a hint that Mem is actually
You must be
Cyrene?
pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysia, wouldn't have disappeared.
Heidi's Elysia.
Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
Okay.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
You really thought about this, haven't you? What if divination predicts something bad?
Divination is only meaningful when there are both good and bad outcomes.
Cool.
Even bad omens serve as guidance. They can help keep us alert, right?
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things.
Oh.
Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy.
Pretty much a
Though I never
foreshadowing.
believed in the outcomes. Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene.
Cyrene.
She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly. It utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that.
Ooh, it's a find-on card. Then gotta craft a mem-specific deck.
Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Crystal.
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates? The riddle that Orin posed to us?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Cipher?
Who's there?
Oh. There's some
You are...
NPCs. Assassins, save me. I spilled everyone. Nice cosplay.
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
Cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphoreus quite thoroughly.
Cleaner? Who are they?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could
No.
explain.
Not interested at all.
It would be the polite thing. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
During
Ah.
the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners.
To combat the Chrysos heirs? Why? Why do people hate the Chrysos heirs so much?
Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Now, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers
Chrysos
and
heirs'
their
abuse.
blatant initiation of war in order to defame. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akama to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace.
Bruh.
Complete
What is this
nonsense.
super cheap
Did you really travel all
NPC
the way to the grove
with
just
super
to have an
cheap
argument?
motives?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you've probably figured out. Why we've come before you.
Just a handful of you here. Who do you think you're fighting? If it's a fight you want, let's get on with it. Enough chit-chat.
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows.
Come on.
Suggest they have something up their sleeve. All right. Let's hear it. What are
Trailblazer
you
is supposed to be
hiding?
powerful, no?
But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Yeah. Off-screen battle. we can't even have a NPC fight anymore. My god.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits,
Ah,
doesn't
Cinny.
it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama. You like it here too, little Ika.
Doot. Why is it doot?
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous? luminous courtyard.
Luminous
Lady
courtyard.
Phoebe makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky. And I'd like it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treby forgets things.
Lady
We
Treby.
just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just
There's,
give us some time and we'll remember.
there's no exams.
Now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5. With Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end.
Divine war between Nikador and Aquila. Dude, imagine like the Titan that's supposed to be protecting the world is fighting each other.
Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined.
Now,
Numerous
I don't
sky
feel bad
fortresses
for
were
the
abandoned,
people who
and
are
their descendants
fighting
began
for the
to
Chrysos
establish
heirs now.
themselves on the land.
These Titans are just super messed up.
Finally, those descended from Celiosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcome home.
What?
The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories.
Ah,
But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends.
little
I'm
Ika
sure
doesn't
you're
seems to be
also
little.
legend. One day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Celiosi's side. That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing.
Keep growing.
Lord Crediros?
Ah,
Miss Hyacinth. And Lady Treby. Good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing alright. What's going on, Cradaros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
wow.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
Aggie.
In my opinion,
Aggie.
malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to
Oh.
exploit the opportunity.
Because Aggie is getting weak,
The Citizens'
maybe?
Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble. Miss Hyacinth. Trouble.
Trouble?
Clementine,
Who are you?
take a
Clementine?
breath. What's going on?
Please. Something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya.
Lady Aglaya?
It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
Yeah. She's finally in trouble. Let's find out what kind of trouble she experienced now. Moments ago. Oh, it's the elder again, I guess?
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphoreus a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver.
It's these people
But,
again.
I guess. You're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Lady Kindness. Oh my god, this bitch again. My god.
You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals.
You guys lose the votes.
We've been far too kind with you.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence.
Yeah, roasting each other.
Alexagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind,
What?
but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all
The Cleaners.
orders, rules, and laws fail to
Such a
restrain
goofy name
you,
for a
it's time
group
for the
of
dagger to pass
assassins.
judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but
At the people. That is disgusting.
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Droma's workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
You finally figured it out.
Yeah.
You have grown dull.
Why not kill
I've
her
been
like
holding that image in my
immediately
mind this
now?
whole
Dude?
time.
If
Make
she
sure
is
you see
trouble,
it clearly.
why not taking action? I guess because the
I want you
elders
to have this knuckle
thinking.
bone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
Ah, silent girl?
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too?
Ah.
You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you already blind.
If she's
had
not
also
die
lost your
in the
voice
in the
and
finish
hidden
of the
your youth.
storyline, I'm gonna be so mad.
Would you
Honkai
still
Star
have
Rail.
become the Aglaya you are
She
today?
deserve to go. I mean,
Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others.
what does that means?
Now,
Don't jump.
it's time to let
I know
go.
there's water down there.
I should be grateful.
What?
Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
What do you mean? I don't like you, but I don't want you to go. It's time to let it go. What do you mean by that?
Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters,
Oh. Dude, these cleaners are...
will the wandering wind stop to mourn me? Cyphra,
Cyphera? Cypher? Cyphera. Cypher's POV. This is the thing. Wasn't we with Cypher before? A millennium ago! What? At Memorial Market. We got a flashback from a millennium ago.
I bet there's stuff here you've never seen.
Imagine a flashback a millennium ago. What the hell?
As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags.
She's still small.
What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eye.
Oh.
Such exquisite luster.
Exquisite luster.
I've only seen an ocean's tier of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, Kitty. Tell me, Cyphera, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face, but my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Come on. Can we just do business without all this chatter?
She's so
Don't
cute.
worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so...
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine. If you don't want it. There are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it.
Ah, you
But
fell for the
these alone
oldest
aren't
trick,
enough to purchase the
Aglaia.
gold weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh, pair of shoes.
Oh.
Shiny shoes.
Shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the gold weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphera.
Ah.
And don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
Face as lovely as yours. What is that means, Aglaia? Are you some sort of mother figure for Cypher?
Sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Oh.
Do
Fake.
you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphoreus' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by Aglaia. Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls.
Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress?
Well, now you know. I didn't expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But
How disappointing. I mean,
Aglaia wasn't trying to trick you.
it's a millennium ago flashback.
You're defending
thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is. Let me take a good sniff of this air.
Oh, sniff, sniff. Black screen. Sounds like a cat. But how can a sniffing lead you to a black screen?
This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Just wonderful.
Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about 70-30 instead?
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20 it is. How generous you are, boss lady Cypher.
Anyway. You
Okay,
wouldn't
let's do it.
understand.
Let's go.
Why don't we have a race? Long distance.
What's got you?
I'm sure this is like empty chatting.
Got it.
Not a good imitation.
Not a good
I'll
imitation.
play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
How did you
Bartolos.
hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Boss
Trying to
lady.
trick me into saying something. Not a chance.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me. Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail getting wet.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water...
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% loot, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick?
Self-taught.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
Okay. Oh my god. That surprised me.
Gold coins.
That's a sniffing noise.
And fine leather. It's so refreshing.
Fine leather. Oh.
The treasures in this ancient city are all floating back up thanks to Grey Mystery. And that, yes.
Sorry,
Right here.
Cypher.
What are you waiting for? Start digging.
Digging what? Digging like...
Watch me.
That's not a soil. What are you digging? There's no soil at all. Makes no sense.
Move over.
It's
I wanna open
concrete.
it myself. Wow, wow. A massive hall. Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Styxia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciate. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, safer. You truly have the most refined taste of all thieves in Amphoreus. Let me try this on.
Oh.
Where is my treasure?
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this.
This is... How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it as true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
All believe it as true, and a lie becomes reality.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter.
Kind of OP power you have, Cypher.
Alright, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing.
Cypher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Like every single this POV change thing
Spend nothing.
is always
Have you
really
forgotten
long.
my silly prophecy?
I want the problem to just quickly solve, man.
Isn't that like...
Huh?
Once activated, this thing makes a racket.
Seriously,
what the
what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing?
Once activated, these things make a racket that can be heard for miles. Just too stupid. What was?
Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut. What do you say?
Boss lady, you're absolutely right. I'll be careful with my words.
Thank you. What is this again? Keep hunting for the next travel.
Here we go round the river of souls. Spirits ain't gold.
There's a big guy guarding this place.
Ooh.
Yeah, big and dumb. Just a pure lump of stupid.
Big and dumb.
Finally for cat and mouse time.
Look at its face. Oh my, how could something be so ugly?
So ugly, ugly enough to make even me, a little imp without a digestive system, feel nauseous.
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be hard.
So, how
Come on, let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's not wasting time. Auto battle. So in the meantime, I need to grab my water.
found me?
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Time to twirl. I won't break. You can't run. This big diamond, it's all yours. Have some sunshine. Time to twirl.
Expand your thinking.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch a crow.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. How boring. Hey, Bartolos, are you still alive? Give us a squeak if you are.
Here. I mean, squeak.
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action. Should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, aye, boss lady Cypher.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it... Huh. Is this...
Ooh, this looks tragic. Do you think they made it to Akuma?
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akuma. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky. Huh. It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such... devastation. Meanwhile, those in Akuma, simply because they're supported by the world-bearing Titan, continue to survive.
Yeah, the world just
did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so long your memory's gotten a little fuzzy.
Ah, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them do their spooky rituals around some glowing rock. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what, nearly 1,000 years?
Oh, I see. But you in a priest robe? No, that's hard to picture.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like the ones today.
Right.
Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in front of us.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan. Should we call on that big...
Never thought.
I don't need it. Hand of Zagreus. My darling. Activate! Looks like a charm.
Not bad.
Let's go!
Hey, slow down.
What?
You know. Oh. Maybe you're...
Treasure!
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best.
Wow, when it comes to singing, I still sound better than you, boss.
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed! If even Boss Lady said so, how could I not be?
Do I need to give instructions here?
Get digging.
What?
Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting.
Oh, this
Sheep, humans.
Whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure. Here.
puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Told you, nothing can stop me. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop. Stay there. And don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told you. Don't move.
My poor old back. What are you doing?
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary.
That seamstress. She's listening.
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet.
I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. Aglaya. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go? I already made an exception and got involved with Castor as a gray mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I'm sorry, Cyphera. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up like this. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face. Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it. 1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known. My silence. So this time, I must say this to you. Even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for good.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
What a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But time has eroded away all that they once were.
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman. When did she... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Could it have been back then when...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide! Creepy. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong?
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I never told you about that. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend Aglaya. Isn't that right, Zagreus?
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher without hesitation.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again,
Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosaurs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned swordsmen. Exceptionally intelligent scholars.
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? A pauper. Thief. Con artist. Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me and...
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes, warm you up, and stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival. At all costs, stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar, but honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. You love this place. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Gold Weaver name. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that
My God.
deserves better than to be
I
covered
forgot
in
I am
scars
muted.
and grime.
Oh, what a professional I am.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have one day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no turning back.
Oh, okay. The whole thing is Aglaia is kind of like a mother figure to Cypher. And Cypher feels like, why am I being a Titan? Or like, why am I part of the Chrysos heirs again? I'm just a fraud, I'm just a con artist and stuff. Oh, that's just so sad. These folks in black are not responding to provocation, nor do they seem intent on fighting. What exactly are they waiting for?
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy they've chosen.
Huh? An organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the Chrysos heirs. I read some chilling accounts, stories of the cleaners using alchemical arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors, ensuring both identity and hatred live on.
From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness.
What the hell do you mean 27 kindness?
Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from history.
And still, they endure. An organization persisting through time, now working tirelessly to obstruct the flame chase. Are they truly so terrified of the era nova the Chrysos heirs strive for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit from the chaos, to ask the vested interests.
What's the point of having profit
status, wealth, and
when the world's gonna
ambitions
end
in this
anyway?
world for a distant ideal, maybe no easier than creating a miracle.
I wonder where Stella is now. If they're targeting me, she definitely won't escape their notice either. I hope all is well. Oh, is that Lord Krateros?
There you are, Lord Donghong. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will tear you apart. Because Aglaia is dead. And in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Aglaia is actually dead. What the hell, dude? What the hell is this game is all about? Why is every single character dead? What the hell is Amphoreus is all about, man? Oh, the cleaner's also dead. Nice. Don't deserve anything.
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed to oppose, you'd hesitate to strike.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is.
They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. They're lucky they're still alive. If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Bro, you sound so cool.
Finon is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We're not here to start a fight.
Then why are you confronting us? What the hell is happening with you?
We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware,
Oh my
we
God.
already accomplished our mission. to buy time.
Aglaya dead.
So, Lord Finan, until next time.
Cleaner captain. Sounds not cool with the cleaner in its name.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far.
But they were after the Chrysos heirs. Do you think they have a chance?
I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the flame chase.
This Council of Elders are
The
useless.
conspiracy is exposed.
They're not
They'll be
even
hunted down in
powerful.
the holy city like rats with nowhere to run.
They just want politics,
No matter
dude.
where they hide. Or
Ah.
Teleslate.
It's my teleslate. Global announcement. Due to force majeure, the World-Wound Web operation will be temporarily suspended. Please stay calm and remain in your homes. What's going on? Failed to send. Whitelist protocol loaded. You are not currently in the service area. Please try again. Local golden thread enable for emergency internal communication body. Lady Goldweaver deceased. Please return to the holy city at once. I know it's hard to believe, but please come back soon. On my way.
Aglaya.
No.
Is this blasted? Those guys.
Aglaya is just jump. Why? Why is he jump? I don't understand this, man. Was it those guys doing?
But how could they possibly? Stay calm.
Just pressuring Aglaya
This could just be
to
one of
jump.
our schemes.
What is
Don't
happening?
believe it until I see it for myself.
Finan, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akama as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way,
I hope she just
I
dead
won't be
in
merciful this
off
time.
screen. An off-screen death for literally a playable characters. That doesn't seems to be right, you know.
Cartonis.
She alive in the form of the golden nymph.
You're forging a sword for Finan, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
Huh.
You, Aglaya, in this form you come to me. It means...
That's right.
That's right.
At this moment, my physical form is already shattered.
Why?
My journey as a human in this world has come to an end. It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The pact. I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you. Do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you.
Vessel is
Do
far
you
too
still
plain.
insist?
I insist.
What?
Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come.
Oh.
My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out, the remnants of humanity will be. Is that what you want, Aglaya?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament.
This
It
ornament.
might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
condense my divinity into this ornament.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child. There's no need to.
There's no need to.
Already lived a grand life your humanity has.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the lost tempering that fate has to offer.
Well, goodbye, ugly.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls have closed down temporarily.
She really was taken by the cleaners. Something about this feels like a scheme.
I hope so. I just can't believe she'd be taken down by a handful of assassins. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treeby must know something. She just couldn't say it in the message. Let's go find.
Let's go. Let's go. Where are we going? Ah. Just gotta walk. Come on, Trailblazer, do something. What's this Chrysos heirs? So, not a single Chrysos heirs ever visited the Express, by the way.
Don Hung came back before us.
If that's not happening, that's gonna be so disappointing. I hope they're coming back. In any kind of way, you know. Ah, you're back. How's everything? No injuries, I hope?
Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Krateros, were you in the city when it happened? What exactly went down?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaya fall from the Chrysos airbath.
Ah.
Oh, gods.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her.
She actually jumped.
She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger.
What? Pierced through the
I saw it
heart?
for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
What? She really was assassinated?
No, that doesn't make sense. The ones who appeared in the grove and those who confronted Don Hung in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya. Perhaps
The Aglaya just choose to, for some bloody reason. Speculating blindly won't help. Let's go find Lady Treeby, as she understands Aglaya's mind
I'll
best.
stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama. Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Krateros.
It's your time now, Phynon. Man, this is crazy. The bars are empty. No way. No citizens feels like bathing in a place where demigod died, I guess. Heroes, you're back. Lady Hyacinth's been staying alone. Oh, poor Hyacinth.
Hyacinth.
You're back.
I'm back. We heard from Krateros. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treeby and Lady Trinan after the incident. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now.
How are you two of them holding up?
Not well. After all, we witnessed Lady Aglaya's last moments.
That's such a lame way to go, no?
I tried to treat her
Aglaya?
immediately, but even the sky's blessings, declaring her death was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now. Please, don't fall.
It's fine. I can handle it. What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treeby and Trinan, they've lost a 1,000-year-old bond. Like they're losing a part of their lives. You should rest, Hyacin. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
They're not only fighting the Black
See
Tides,
you later, everyone.
they're also fighting these super messed up elders people who are just trying to take over the world.
We should visit Lady
without
Treeby.
powers, and they think they are good. Like, honestly, it's so super weird. I can't even feel sad right now because it just feels so weird, man. It is the whole Amphoreus saga that feels like it's so empty, and it also like how do you explain it? It doesn't deliver the storyline really well. But I believe every single Chrysos heir is gonna gone anyway.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Oh.
Lady Treeby,
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize. You went to the Grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. You didn't do anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey, so we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey, yet she gave everything without hesitation for the future of everyone.
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing Akama needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time.
Let's go. Nameless Recollection. Okay. Yay! Characters are dying here and there.
Finan, my humble student, my trusted colleague. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the Flame Chase journey on a battlefield where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you, as it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated Kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when Kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways. But my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked.
At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human. Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. What kind of departure would not waste such a belated death? I have yet to find the ideal answer, but I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion, but I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Akima still has you to guide them, Finan. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally, that might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love. Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path.
What does that mean?
From the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed. You are the destined world-bearer of Amphoreus, the gate to Amphoreus' future. Go, complete the flame-chased journey of the prophecy, ignite the stars, and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Aglaya, how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands? Dawn, can you do me a favor?
Whatever I can help with, just say the word.
Please, deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Finan will speak at the Marmorial Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaya has left Amphoreus the seeds of hope.
Understood.
Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. I need to prepare.
Oh. Cartonus has arrived.
Cartonus? What brings you to Marmorial Palace? I planned to get everything settled before coming to see you. Is there something urgent, Cartonus?
How are you holding up? I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
Right. Your assessment is... Now, here. Take this.
Take this. Sword!
Is this it? You've completed it.
Dawnmaker.
Dawnmaker.
The name I've chosen for it. Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad sword master. Yet you've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Precise your description. Imbued it with the power
Precise
of
your
dawn
description.
I already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames. Its blade will wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Thank you, Cartonis. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Amphoreus.
Another thing there is.
Aglaia, golden thread.
Stored here.
The remnants of Aglaia's
of
divinity
Aglaia's
are.
divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little in this way. She wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have a need for a deliverer. Someone told me long ago, but when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
Aww. What are we trying to fight now? Chrysos heirs are all gone.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver?
Look! Lord Finan is here.
Finan is here. People are wearing shoes in the water, dude. Amphoreus are mental.
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep the Chrysos heirs' flame chase alive. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason.
What is the reason that, you know, Flame Chase Journey feels like it's trying to fix the problem? Why is the elders trying to stop it? Is it simply because of the political things? They don't want to be, you know, be led by Chrysos heirs? I still don't understand to this day.
I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the Flame Chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide. To strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaia who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaia, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed
fallen. Shut up, crowds. What are you saying?
Murdered Lady Goldweaver! Find the murderer! Make them pay!
These people are a Aglaia supporter.
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed.
What? What changed?
The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets, bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease. Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Finon has a way with words.
Yeah. Be quiet and listen carefully. There's something special about a man of letters. If it were me up there, I could do it too. Let's be nice.
Oh, alright.
Why there is always a joking option, honestly?
Flame Chase journey is nearing its end. With only one Titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila!
Aquila.
Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akuma will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy. A better people!
People!
Better people!
Better people! Better people! Yeah! Better people! For the better people!
I appreciate
For the better
your
people!
willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaya left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith.
Unshakable faith.
There's still a long way to go before Amphoreus is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphoreus will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city for a millennium. She was Akuma's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs, the Gold Weaver, Aglaya, and her greatest feat was being a selfless person.
Oh, pray for Aglaya. Where's Danheng? Why is Danheng not here?
That singing sounds so familiar.
Oh, Trian.
That's our song, and Snowy used to love it.
Yes, Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety, your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart.
Is Trian?
Even if for just a moment.
Who's in the back here? Anaxa?
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little. Now, so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong.
Stay strong, Final. You gonna need it.
See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Tree.
I heard what you said.
Anaxa.
Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without those techniques you taught me, the flame chase journey...
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly
I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting.
Goodbye, Professor Anaxa.
Anaxa gone. Oh my god. Castoris.
Miss Castros? Aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable. Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like, but that's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Dangerous.
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gasteras. Claya.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphoreans. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaya. You saved me.
You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to save wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Goodbye, everyone.
Did you forget me?
Oh, you don't have any silhouette, man.
Forget you. Like I'd ever. We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos. Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime.
Definitely.
Let's have another showdown then.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan. See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mighty Moose.
Goodbye,
What a
Mighty Moose.
poignant, yet splendid journey.
Oh.
And it's still not over yet.
Cyrene?
Yes, Cyrene.
I was right. In
Oh.
the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
This is your girlfriend, Cyrene.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people, tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
Oh. Oh. This is just sad. Days later, at Dawn Cloud.
Dawn Cloud. This place
Cypher's
holds
still
so
here.
many different kinds of memories.
Hyacinth still here. 2-3BO still here, and Finon still
I remember
here.
you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here, all the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
We have another flashback.
Cypher, you seamstress. Tell me, does Akuma have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud.
Gem of all
Apparently,
worlds.
it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device. It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even I, the Gold Weaver, cannot witness its glamour.
Gem of all worlds. Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Let me guess, Cypher. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawn Cloud to steal that gem, aren't you? And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
Oh, she's a Robin Hood.
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your golden threads?
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face.
She's nice.
Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cypher?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power.
Aw.
You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person. But I don't know what I need to do to get there. I can't weave golden dresses like you. I can't sing as well as Miss Hyceelins. And I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treeby. The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects. But I still want to be worthy of you.
Oh,
I want to prove that you've made the right choice.
this is crazy.
I know, Cypher. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's.
Doomed to even
You are fated
worse
to
than
walk in the
everyone.
dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this
Whose
journey.
fate is not doom for all of you Chrysos
But-
heirs?
You have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery. Even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Aglaya, I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful. And that everyone is simple. And kind. If only I could get everyone to believe that. Would that lie become reality? If enough people believed in it?
Lies will always be lies, Cypher. But sometimes they
Sometimes.
can be more noble than the truth.
Oh,
Huh.
interesting
Are
wording.
you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly,
Deliverer.
sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
Fine on here.
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad. I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After she passed away.
Aww.
None of your business. Enough small
None of
talk.
your business.
Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old timer, to step in?
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase. You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase. And the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kindness, the leader of the cleaners.
The bitch, the leader of the cleaners. Apparently.
I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the council theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher. I know exactly what you can do. Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movement, and that most enigmatic authority of trickery. I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Kefali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question, Miss Cypher.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akama closely.
You mean...
Flame Reaver.
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. And this is my conclusion. That lunatic may have lost their mind. But they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akama yet?
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kefali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
Secret arts?
Secret arts my foot! I could break those
The
mechanisms
secret
with the flick of my
arts.
finger.
What, the Council of Elders, a Council of NPC have secret arts? What
Allow me to
kind
let
of
you in on the
weird
actual
things?
secret.
I
You
hate
probably
how
held off from
this
attacking Akama
NPC
because
villains
the
are too
Seamstress
strong.
Defense Network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
You're a big favor after
You
this.
have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is truly unfathomable. Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
Oh. My god, Hyacinth's POV. Oh my. Hyacinth's POV. Hyacinth doesn't do anything yet now. I have a feeling she's gonna be gone as well.
I've been trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe that's the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all. I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together. But we have an even more important mission this time round. Lord Finan has already set the date to campaign against Aquila. Being a descendant of the Sky People,
Yeah, you are the Aquila people.
You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer. The time I spent in the grove deserves some reminiscence.
Reminiscence. I hate the word reminiscence. She's gonna gone as well, dude. My god. Alright, we gotta speed run this
Professor
Hyacinth.
Anaxa gave us. I can still see that they...
And that was your last lesson in the grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path.
This is interesting.
How much the grove's teachings can help you in the real
These three
world
are the student in the
depends
grove.
on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't...
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras.
Anaxagoras. You're the only one who calling yourself that.
Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours.
Oh, I miss you, Castoris. Please come back.
I have nothing left to say. Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path. Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Teaching assistant.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of Ides Elysiae?
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but...
Sorry.
I did...
Gotta skip this.
Castoris, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras. I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See? This is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. Since you suggest...
Outdated protocols.
My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain.
I've read all of Amphoreus' heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. A few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, You're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight,
Seliosi the
raised her
Day
spear
Thunder
against the
Knight.
sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child. What about the Day Thunder? Her brilliance? That's why
Let's skip.
all my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation to include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page. I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that, but my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Hyacinth Dunham?
What are you doing here?
Danny! I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Finon mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here to...
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings.
You two are oddly close, in it?
That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
The rainbow bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquila. But undertaking such vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You'll protect me, won't you? Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
Danny... I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphoreus is a valuable addition to our data bank. When I get back to Astra Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about worlds beyond the sky. I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
Yes, he is. That's not it. But I'm starting to question how real everything is after the conversation with a member of the Council of Elders. Oh.
No, I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The Grove is fraught with danger right now. And an extra pair of hands translates to extra
That's
security.
the dependable express guard for you.
Oh.
So, should we get going?
Danheng always really close to a pink hair lady. This is a pattern that we love to see. The lack of march, it seriously makes the storyline feel so grim.
The chroma coffer is vibrating. There must be memories of an ancestor near.
What's this?
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the chroma coffer.
Chroma
Our
coffer.
ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the chrome. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Listen carefully to Hyacinth talk with the ancestor. Witness Hyacinth collect blessing from afar. Listen. Ah. NPC ghost.
Who has awakened me?
Who
It's
has
I.
awakened me?
Hi, Cynthia. A descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber. You are Lord Crispus.
Lord Crispus.
Aren't you?
Getting sleepy now.
I read your story in our family tree. You were a righteous judge who vindicated many.
I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name.
She remember my name. Why did people needs to speak really slowly?
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving your blessing, for the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion. And retrieving the core flame of Aquila is the final challenge the heroes will face.
Perfect conclusion. Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia, you look very young.
And you do not have the bearings of a warrior who can How can you convince me that this blessing will not turn into...
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants. To people like you and me, though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. I have the strongest and most tenacious companions in the world. Amphoreus is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of
brimming of destruction is what it is.
I desire to define.
Sorry, Lord Crispus.
Receive my...
Thank you for your trust, Lord Crispus.
Well done, Hyacinth.
Thank you.
Oh, look at how close they
My
are.
ancestors will all
Too bad
be
Hyacinth
strong.
gonna go after this.
It won't
Such
be
a
easy
shame.
convincing them. I've run.
Looks like your efforts paid off.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is set to rest in the vortex.
Another ancestor,
Oh, I
really?
remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long.
Compared to my current home, the waters of Amphoreus are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Bagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths.
Fickle
Since you're
titan.
offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
Danny.
Got it.
Ah. Under the Rikers slip steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebrations hide the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way. Is he gonna turn into dragon? Maybe.
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises, but
Danny.
this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait, is Lady Treepy here too? And who's that next to her?
Cypher.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
Do you have to go already, Syphy? It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's all right, big sister Treevy. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphy. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, Big Sis Treevy.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
Syphie.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him. It reminds me of Aglaia in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, Big Sis Treevy. Before I go, got a little gift for you.
Cypher go. Oh.
Well, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. What's in it?
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
A gift with
So
a
it's gonna be
mysterious twist? Seriously?
some twist from Cypher
Looks
style.
like we have company.
Lady Treevy, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher.
Miss Cypher.
I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, Pink Child.
Pink
I'm Cypher
Child.
from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest,
Pink Child.
it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean?
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People.
The fact that
The
I
Chrysos
haven't
heir
seen
about to take over the
Herta
authority of Sky.
for such a long time. What is she hiding? Where is she?
That's
She's in the mission to save the Astral Express
I figured
members.
Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller.
And
stronger.
Lygus being extremely suspicious
Don't
to
judge
us.
a book by its cover, Syphie. Cindy is a master of her craft. She's the most...
Don't worry, Lady Cypher.
You've got to look out for yourself.
Syphie cracking jokes.
Anyway,
Syphie
good
cracking
luck, Miss
jokes.
Hyacinth.
Cypher uses the coins of Whimsy's ability and teleports away from the vortex.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
Don't worry. She's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending a hand. Oh, well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Cindy? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Syphie's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
I think Cypher's gonna fool. Like Finon said, Cypher's, you can
I will join the heroes of the
even
prophecy
fools
to return to
the
the
Chrysos
sky
heirs.
and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please
She's gonna
bestow
pull
upon me your
something out.
generous blessing.
Converse with the skip this narration, please. I don't think it's important anyway. So thank you, ancestor.
General Ectra is so different from how the records described her. She's quite a gentle person. All right, time to head back to the grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting.
They're back. How did it go?
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
Do you mind sharing what your ancestor spirit said to you? Okay. Not that I really care, but
What's wrong, Danny?
nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just, I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trinan deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many.
I hope
Come on,
so.
Danny, don't look so gloomy.
Danny
We're gonna have to
knows
take a long
something,
trip for the final visit
Hyacinth.
to the ancestors.
Where are we
Our
going?
final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos.
Castrum Kremnos. Okay. Final, right? Promise me
Wait,
this
here.
is final.
This is... Lord
Castrum
Mighty
Kremnos.
has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
He sent a message earlier, carrying by thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's action.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet. We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with his battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
Yep.
There. That sleeping spirit is my grandmother.
Aww.
Yes, my grandmother Jacinta was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time. I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard.
And the Kremnoan warrior she's fought against
was Lord Crateros.
Crateros. Oh, I see. So that guy killed your grandmother. You still saved his life, even though he took your family.
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out. I can't put what I felt at that moment, but when I heard Lord Crateros took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trianne, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Crateros must have done that to become a better man.
It takes true courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestor, Hyacinth.
You're getting better at this, Danny.
Oh, what is this? They're really close.
In her final diary entry,
it's so cute.
My grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame, ancestor. Please bestow upon me your gem.
Let's listen to this. It's her grandmother.
Is this the world of the living? Wait. You. Could you be?
Grandmother? It's me. You're Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia. My little hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
Why?
Aww.
How? Why is it you who awakened me?
Because I am the chosen one.
I have never imagined this. I thought I would feel happy for all my ancestors when this day came, but now I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very first sky rite when I was 8? Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing nobility, the storm bracelet symbolizing
Okay, no need to explain each one of them.
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light to that modest pendant.
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those centuries, no other child of the Sky People had ever made the same choice I did.
Hyacinthia, there was a time when I thought you were a timid child. You never had much interest in swords or battle and had no relation to that fiery determination and strength in our blood. Yet I've told myself, that's not a bad thing. If my hummingbird could live her life in kindness and optimism, then it'd be a good thing. I never thought the burden of retrieving the core flame of Aquila would fall to you.
Don't worry about me, Grandmother. I believe what makes someone a Skyfolk isn't just outstanding strength, When the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Zeliosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame-chase journey nears its end, this broken world is crying out for something else. Healing. Isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000
So
years
poetic.
began with Sky and will also end with Sky.
You're still as optimistic as ever, just like when you were a kid. If your mom return to the sky with my blessing.
Grandmother, thank you. But I have one last request.
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should still have some time.
Before you go, could you tell me the tale of the Sky Hero once more?
Sky Hero.
Just like you used to.
Oh.
Then listen closely, my dearest hummingbird. After all, this will be the last time. For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay until a spear, fueled by mortal rage, pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder.
I don't think I need to hurt all of
The
this.
Chrysos to her left was to her right, the one warrior, the Titans.
Good
as
for
the
you,
wounded
Hyacinth, but
in the final
definitely
moment,
not good for me.
The Titans, Lafir, and Celios.
Honkai Star Rail always having really long storyline. It's not about the it's not about the length though. The biggest problem is they always going somewhere else with the storyline.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
Today's the day.
There's Svinen. Let's go talk to him.
Dude, her voice is so beautiful. I like it. I'm gonna miss the old voice, definitely. Because it's just so iconic. But my god, her new voice is stunning.
I know this is a big ask, Namasani. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
Thank you.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
Well, a pink puppy woke me up.
You like calling me that, don't you? Oh, well, I've embraced it now. It doesn't even faze me anymore.
Pink puppy.
Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphoreus from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
Okay. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be. The thing is, I'm sure Herta's gonna have her part. And it's gonna be really long. So hopefully it's not gonna be that long, because I'm sure, yeah, I really need to close this to an end.
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova.
Maybe about 30 minutes.
Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing Seal Slammers, that bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then? Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
Well, it was 10 out of 12 line now. We'll win, dear fellow.
The last mile is the hardest. That's from Don Hung. Same principle, just more elegantly put.
The last miles is the hardest. That's basically marathon. explain in a way.
Hey, speaking of Dunhung, where is he?
He's going somewhere with Hyacinth.
He arrived before
One last
everyone
date.
else and climbed to the cliff top.
One last date with a pink girl.
He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore compassionate sky to Amphoreus.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared.
Something is not gonna right.
But I'm
I'm
not the main
sure.
attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky.
She's not just the pride of Akuma, but all of Amphoreus as well. While the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaya who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the 2 warriors of the Outlands
Yeah.
who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they
Yeah.
never met.
We did nothing, honestly. We did nothing.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
Quite the flatterer, aren't you?
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Dunhung, it's hard to imagine what might have become of The guest of honor has arrived.
The guest of honor. Hyacinth. Oh no. She's really small. She's so adorable.
People of Akuma,
But she's a
I am
Cryos
blessed
heir.
by the ancestors of the Sky
I know she's gonna get messed up, dude.
They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila.
This seems... yeah, this feels a little bit too peaceful. Where's the Flame River? Where is Herta?
Today is the year 4,932 of the Light Calendar. 1,062 years since the hero Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey. I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times it suspends its breath for millennia as though time is frozen. At other times it pants rapidly as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacinth, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner of this mission.
What kind of mission I'm trying to fulfill, honestly? Miss Hyacinth. Oh, I forgot. I'm Miss Hyacinth now.
Gods once walked the paths we walk.
Can I teleport? I can. Okay. I really want to keep playing,
Thanks for waiting,
though.
Dunhung.
Thanks for waiting,
The team
Dunhung.
tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
We've reshaped the history of the world with our hands over and over. I bet this trailblazing expedition could even make Achilles jealous. We'll go home as soon as this battle finishes. Such an exciting adventures. March gonna be crying with jealousy. This trailblazing expedition is about to end perfectly. Yeah, let's go home.
So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day. Aizen, it's all yours now.
Legend tells of the Sky Folk once divided into many tribes. The Sun Folk worshipped the sun. The Rain Folk were devoted to storms. And the Winter Folk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge. And I want to use the Rainbow Bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth. Ancestors,
It's the best for me.
with the rainbow as
Ancestors.
your guide, lead me back to the home of the Sky Folk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years.
Wow. Uh-oh. It's a movie. It's a movie
Rainbow
waiting to
Bridge,
happen.
please guide us to ascend to the skies once more. Friends, let us soar together.
Together, right? Please let it be together. I'm not ready for what's gonna happen next.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience. The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds.
Nah, let's play until I met Aquila.
This must be where the hero Seleucus stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the flame chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
Do you believe in legends? It's our turn to challenge the Titan.
Yes. What we must do will not change, no matter how much of the legends are true.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located sky castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War. But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end,
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sun Folk and the Rain Folk.
Sunfolk and Rainfolk. You guys has two tribes. I thought the Sky people are just Sky people.
And Seleucus' frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Was her attack really that high? Where did she go in the past? Was her attack really that
After
high?
driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two-winged companions,
I love how
they all
we can
vanished
still
somewhere in
broke
the
the
sky.
fourth wall.
her achievements were unparalleled, even if later legends exaggerated the details. Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphoreus forever.
In other words, she became one with the Titan.
Oh.
I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, not anymore. Has that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years?
That's a thing though. What is you know, stopping Amphoreus for being discovered in the first place? And what is for me interesting is of how Black Swan knows that there is a world here.
Already turned into ruins.
Fortress of Dome, Eye of Twilight. I'm sure there's gonna be a boss fight in this location. Something's not right.
I can kind of feel how big
Yes.
and empty this place is. But all I can see is darkness.
What's on the other side of this?
Maybe it's the celestial mural. The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphoreus' sky. And any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather. The mural would reflect Aquala's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The sky priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests.
Okay.
To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
Aquila theme park. What's the appropriate resolution?
In any case, exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could light up the mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual. Let's go take a look. It's dark, so watch your feet.
What? Listen to the Titan's echoes. Whoa, is this Aquila sound? Extremely terrifying. Celestial globe. What is it, Hyacinth?
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us. That's it. I almost forgot. Gray, Memi, can I borrow your powers?
Leave it to me, the demigod of time.
Got it! We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Feel the flow of time. Over there.
Ooh.
And over there. Done! There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Memi. You are a huge
Memi. Yeah, of course there's gonna be an obstacles.
Arrogant sunfolk. But Aquila,
Anything
the
that
sun, the rainfolk
will
made
make the
Eye of
gameplay
Twilight.
longer.
The Aquila doesn't...
Sorry, Hyacinth. This is the moment that you should skip. Definitely.
The god's choice. May the eye of Twilight.
Left, is this referring to... It is, as the rumors said. The Sky Castrum was far from united.
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were...
No problem at all. Here goes.
Goes nothing.
There we are.
Wind, snow, rain, shine.
Wind, snow, rain,
In the
shine.
name of the sky's 100 eyes,
That's the code.
I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn. Awaken.
Stop, foolish Cloudborn!
Foolish cloud
How dare
born.
you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This is blasphemy!
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between day and night. So that but the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural.
The land? How can Storm... You're kidding. You! What are you...
Fanatic. By Aquila...
Sorry, people.
The brutal internal strife is...
The proud Sun Folk saw themselves as divine.
We know. People are truly ignorant. Not surprising when living in a world with literal gods that you can see.
No matter the
you
era,
can see.
Conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners, it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
I'm curious which side won.
There's nothing but empty silence here.
There were no winners. I dislike how long it is just saying that.
One step at a time.
I read it faster than anyone can
I already
speak.
memorized it. Now, shall we try to wake it up?
Okay, let's continue. Operate the machine.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural.
Whoa. Okay.
Golden clouds, blazing radiance. What a breathtaking scene.
Look, the mark of their manifestations mentioned by the memory fragment. Memory fragment. What is that?
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us. I remember the Rainfolk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
Wouldn't this affect Okima?
Don't worry. The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Alchemist's light comes from the dawn device shouldered by Kefali anyway. That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather on the mural. Ah, there! That circular device. I'm quite familiar with it. That's a west wind compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
Okay. Now, climate controller. Where's this Aquila? We need to go home now. The train is our home. A huge golden pool down there.
Boiling pool of gold. Said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity.
This song
Watch your step as you
was
walk.
actually quite epic in the background.
The mechanical structure is a bit different from the one used in the Twilight Courtyard. How should I...
Mechanical simplification is the future.
Can you handle it, Hyacinth?
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
Dun, 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 dun. This music is really interesting. Oh. Some kind of...
Deep breaths and find the way out.
That's quite a lot. W... Okay, that changed the layer. A is trying to...
I think this should be right.
Ah. Okay. You're trying to make a way for it to actually getting into the center.
The rainbow bridge has appeared.
Well done. Now we can cross. Hey, careful!
Careful. That's An enemy?
A winged Pegasus?
Looks like a mythical beast.
A winged Pegasus.
This one doesn't seem hostile towards us. Hyacinth! Could it be the legendary?
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up and follow it.
Alright. I am preparing for the worst, so Cypher, you need to go.
If this were the simulation.
If, you know, if we have to fight
Legend has it that
in the
hero
end,
Seleucid
we need
was
to make
always
sure
flanked by two winged companions,
a powerful team was with us.
Solibus and Lunabis. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help us confront Aquila. It disappeared.
An illusion? Or the memory dissipated?
How strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. It was surrounded in an air of sorrow. Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that Lunabis's phantom? Did it appear here because it has unfinished business?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece. Could it be some remaining bits of Selyosi's will?
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator up to the Eye of Twilight's core first. Lady Lunabis? Is that you?
Lunabis!
Can you hear me? I am the descendant of the hero Seleucid. We have come to complete her mission.
It's not moving.
That's another one?
There's another one.
Careful! It's not a memory phantom. It looks like it's alive, but it's so twisted.
Ah.
And very shadowy, like those black tide creatures.
Black Tide has entering this pod.
You're Lady Lunabis, aren't you?
Hyacinth? Shrieking.
That corrupted being before us must be Lord Solibus. Did you lead us here so we can free your companion?
Yeehaw!
I understand now. You must have been tormented by pain for so long. But you didn't give up. And you've held on to what little is left of your will with such tenacity. Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacinthia, the healer who inherited the hero's bloodline. Seleucid, the Faith Under Knight, was once your comrade, wasn't she?
Yeehaw! This sounds like a horse.
Your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunabis, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure. Please, keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will reawaken you as a heroic soul.
I wonder how much it understood.
It must have understood me. It's a creature of wisdom and tenacity, despite being
Do
mired in
you
the agony of the
understood
black tide.
them?
Solibus, the sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back then, it would be my honor. Come on, heroes!
Oh. In the end, we fight this thing. Honestly, what a waste of time.
Control of the black tide. And return to your senses.
All will be swept away
Do
by
it.
the wind.
Do it, guys. Do it.
Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Eternal.
Expand your thinking. Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl! Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
It's over.
Yeah.
Solibus.
Solibus. I can speak now.
No need to be surprised. After all, this is a world where even a pink puppy can speak. Oh, I can't believe I'm calling myself that now too.
Solibus, you're finally awake.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I have been released from the Black Tide's cage. Little girl, are you Celiosi's descendant?
It is me, Lord Solibus. My name is...
Hyacinthia.
It's been 1,000 years.
Alright.
No, and...
Let's skip through this.
You
Solibus. Thank you, man.
As you can see,
And my bat.
you've already witnessed.
It's not.
Solibus, let go of your ego, and you've been trapped in time.
We've laid all. Please guide us to an
Crazy how long it is, man.
Aquilus Mark flew away?
That's Aquilus Mark? Did they send something?
We learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds. Would you know more about this topic?
Sky Titans fear dark cloud.
Follow me, Hyacinthia.
Is Lady Lunabis not going with us?
What a weird Sky
I
Titan.
will be waiting for you all at the next destination, Hyacinth.
A 1,000 years out of this.
So, did the Sky Titan really take the side of the Sunfolk?
Everyone thought so until Celiosi's spear. Only then did we understand that Aquila wasn't hiding from the clouds and rain.
The Black Tide's threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame chase journey, heading toward the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
Chrysos heirs. In our time, that title used to stir up waves of outrage. But you also...
It's all thanks to those who came before us. Trebios and Aglaya. You must have heard of these two names.
So it was those two who made it to the end.
What does that mean?
Let's not elaborate on unrelated topics.
Yes.
The road got sucked away by the wind?
Let's not elaborate
You
even
have
more.
nothing to fear.
Okay. It's another puzzle. Another confusing puzzle. Activate.
It looks like this device can amplify the power of Orynyx's prayer. Why don't you try to change the wind's direction with this thing, partner? Now the prayer should rewind for even longer. Let's try to control the wind's direction with this thing, partner.
What is going on?
A celestial globe is right ahead. Let's go and force Aquila to come out.
The turn of dawn and dusk. Command change, celestial mural. Celestial shift didn't work?
Perhaps the device has been damaged during these long, merciless years. Do you see those giant circuits? Wow, what is that?
These circuits all
Black
seem to be
tides.
corroded by the Black Tide. Here's hoping those two prophecy tablets can help us out.
Black tides everywhere. Oh no! Cleanse the filth. Okay, thank you for not being too hard. Clean them. Clean the corrosion. Clean the rust.
Smooth sailing so far. Let's keep going.
Oh, there's one more. Are you serious?
A simple solution. And that's all it takes.
A simple solution.
Have you...
We finally
Wait,
made
wait.
it. Hopefully, this is enough to fix the celestial globe.
Where are we trying to go? Okay. I need to pull this here. And then walk. Is gonna be another puzzle here. There you go.
Puzzle?
Fix the wiring. Come on. I wanna fight Aquila.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding this change, Celestial.
Change celestial mural. Sky Titan that doesn't like clouds. The mark has disappeared
Looks
again.
like they're still avoiding us. I wonder if it's cowardice, or if they have something up their sleeve.
I fear the Aquila of present has long lost their sanity, but instinct still drives them to flee from the ship. Do not mistake their behavior for weakness, warrior. I have faced down the tyrant of the sky. It is no hyperbole that their raging fire is capable of melting the firmament. Amphoreus's heavens exist because of their authority. It is time to leave this place.
A moment, please, Lord Solibus. I have one more thing I wish to do.
What is it, girl?
To honor the pact with Selioci. Her descendants spent a millennium looking up at the sky. If you don't mind us knocking on the gates of the past, maybe I can peek into this place.
Gate to the past, really? Are we gonna see another flashback? Yeah.
There are falsehoods in the legends. Then there must be a reason for its embellishment. The scene here and the I must figure out the truth behind the legend. Even if it's for my ancestors' sake.
Hyacinth, the memories surging here are even more intense than at the entrance. I'll gather them up now, and mold them, and mold them. All done!
Thank you, Mimi.
Everyone's just sounds depressed now.
Have you...
I knew it!
Will you really point the tip of your spear at our god? Stay in your hand.
The Sun Folks are facing off against Celios. Listen to the... no.
The hero
No.
Seliosi, disillusioned by the Sun Folks' deeds.
Sorry, Celiosi.
Brimming with compassion at that time.
The fact that there's a way to skip that, which means, you know, they realize, they know that the story has been way too long.
At that time,
We should get going, Hyacinthia. Lunabis is. Aquila has fled to the other end of the fortress. Let's chase after them. Lunabis will lead the way.
Lady Lunabis,
Aquila. Even though they have been corrupted by the Black Tide, they still maintain a connection with their kin in this fortress.
You think to hinder us, imprisoned Titan? Then we will make you understand that resistance is futile.
Oh. I think every single Titan, or maybe like all Titan, has their lifespan, but they're not inherently dying or something. It's just, you know, they're just gonna go mad because, you know, this Titan's supposed to protect Amphoreus, but for some bloody reason, they are actually the one that being a hurdle for all these adventures so far.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
What in the world, Honkai Star Rail? Just gonna look at this just moving around. When are we gonna see?
Let's keep going.
When are we gonna confront Aquila, man? This is ridiculous. Oh, purify. There you go. I thought we cannot go there. Like I was wondering. Wait, how? What is trying to say, dude? Your route is not connected yet. It's got nothing to do, right? So I need to start from here, I think. There you go. Or is it? Like this. There you go. It's way more confusing.
look, the Rainbow Bridge is leading us to our next destination. Follow.
Miss Heisel, how are you so certain that you could free Solibus from suffering?
My apologies, Lady Lunabis. I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
What a kind answer.
A kind answer. Damn. An actual exploration in this place would be really amazing. Too bad, like, we can't really explore much. We can't even jump.
It said the Black Tide is a calamity from beyond the sky. If that's true, the sky's defenses would naturally be the first to be breached.
Calamity from beyond the sky. Okay. This is the destruction, of course. And surely there's a Stellaron involved. The murals. Shall we stop to look at? No. No. I want my weekly boss.
Into the Rain Folks Hall.
Let's hurry.
Little Ika, why did you run out on your own?
This little one.
This little one?
You're saying you smell a familiar scent on Lady Lunabis?
They look completely different. But little Ika should also be a winged beast, right? Could it be?
Descendant.
Truly a miracle of fate.
He's a descendant, maybe.
Lady Lunabis, is little Ika your...
Please press on, flame-chasing heroes. I can sense it. The radiance of Aquila shines ever brighter.
Your what? Why give me a cliffhanger in a moment like that? That is not nice. What is little Ika is to you? Doesn't matter anyway. I want my weekly boss.
Where did the Skyfolk go after Seliosi challenged the god?
Just like the countless tribes throughout history, they were drowned in the dark clouds of time.
Aquila. They are indeed here.
A celestial globe?
Looks like we can't. It's another one of those devices that...
Another one of those devices. Jeez, man. Oh, that we can just move it freely now. A Titankin.
Before it was consumed by madness, it must have all... No healer can heal, granting it a dignified end.
Dignified end. Let's do it.
They're lost. Have some sunshine.
If Castoris can literally end everyone, why she cannot? Yeah, why she cannot just kill everyone?
Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Time to twirl.
Starting the quest with so many spoilers out now is so brave. Man, I got spoiled so many times. I trying to avoid spoilers, but you just cannot. Imagine like you searching in YouTube. Let's say you search for a gameplay.
All will be swept away by the wind.
You search for like an MOC clear. You scroll for like the 4th or 5th video, there's gonna be a spoiler around. I hate YouTube sometimes. I'm not 100% spoiled.
Open sesame.
I'm still waiting for Herta.
Rest now, Titankin.
I'm sure Herta gonna do something. She's not doing anything yet.
Complete. But it still won't start. Is there something wrong internally?
Maybe it's not damaged, but it's missing an energy source. Sure, of course.
Hard drives?
Hard drives? Sorry. Let me rephrase. Do you see the two structures that are glowing blue and on both sides? Some of them are protruding out, not fully inserted into the slots.
Your intuition has always been good. Let's look.
These hard drives.
If it's not too much trouble, please wait for a little longer.
It's you all who have to do the work.
I've wandered around here for 1,000 years, so this brief moment hardly qualifies as waiting. Furthermore, I would like to have a moment alone with this little one.
I'm sure little Ika is like a descendant of this Pegasus creatures thingy. Oh, just gonna push this. It's a hard drive. It's basically a DVD. Why we have to push?
That's certainly pretty crude and simple.
Yeah.
Can we go look for the next one? All good. Let's keep going.
There's one more. The camera cannot look down. Boom.
As expected, Gray is getting more and more skilled at handling the hand of Zagreus. Let's go.
I don't
we should
know
return and check on
about
the
being
celestial globe.
skilled. All I did is just controlling something. What you two are saying?
Your parents and their parents, have they always been by the Skyfolk side? That is quite comforting.
Aww. There's some kind of reunion there.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe, blot out the blazing sun, celestial mural.
Aquila has left.
Don't go,
2 scenes on the mural.
Aquila.
Where else can
We're
they
supposed to fight you.
The direction that the denizens of the sky have prayed to their whole lives. Upward.
Will they fly beyond the clouds to heights that are beyond our reach? As far as we know, it was Aquila that placed the curses on.
Lucy fought Aquila. The Titans had
defeated them. Before we press on, partner, ma'am, let's unveil the history for Hyacinth. The true story behind the legend is yet to be fully revealed.
Really?
Okay. Flowing. Recollection.
Reveal.
Reveal.
Oh, daughter of dusk.
Flashback.
Who has permitted your return to this sacred land of the Cloudborn?
Stop listening and move on.
has
I'm
left
sorry,
humans.
Hyacinth.
This time, I will guide you alongside Solibus.
I really want to finish
Sorry,
this.
little one. I hope we still have time to talk later.
Goodbye. Typically, after I finish a storyline, if there's something I don't understand,
Celiosi is such a
usually I just
hero.
jump into the
Yet
wiki
her
and
partner, who must have
reread
walked with her to pass
something.
on her bloodline, was
Because some
completely
people,
unreported
you know,
in legend.
who's typing in the wiki, sometimes
Was
they
he
can make it
also
a lot
a
simpler, a lot easier to understand.
You will soon have your answer, Miss Hyacinth.
So that's usually the way I try to
Lord
understand
Solibus is waiting for
the
us.
storyline.
They soared toward the mural's dome. I remember that place.
I remember too.
Let's hurry.
Since you've made your decision, keep moving forward. I've
Why
called
do you
forth the
need to
Rainbow
listen
Bridge.
all of this? We don't need it. We just don't. Let's go. Let's go to the Rainbow Road. Oh, Rainbow Road just
They're desperately
disappeared.
struggling to block our path. but we've backed them into a corner.
This hurdle is trivial compared to the endless flame chase journey. I'll restore the bridge every time, no matter how many times the Titan obstructs us.
This Titan's just not nice. Come on. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Okay. Easy.
The miracle she never stopped dreaming of is just one step away from becoming reality.
Honored ones. How did Lady Seliosi become so powerful?
Talent and rigorous training.
Talent.
Those sound like essential traits for every successful individual.
She is special.
Continue forward along the Rainbow Bridge.
It's Rainbow Bridge, man.
A god slayer can tell the state of their prey by its sounds. The god's part, I sense resentment, terror.
Rainbow flipping bridge. But
I cannot sense anything.
Cannot sense anything. Wait, this is... We are in the center. So this should be... Oh no, we are activating the floating platform. We're going up again.
Aquila already seems aware of their fate.
We won't make them wait for too long. A Titan shall get Dawnmaker to have its first taste of blood.
That sword you wield, it seems familiar.
It seems familiar.
Are you sure about that? This is only recently forged.
Perhaps.
That Flame Reaver is you, Finan.
Is this the dome of the celestial mural?
Maybe that Flame Reavers is basically a repeating time. So it's like Flame Reavers got all of those shadows figure, right?
Exactly.
Maybe it's a symbolism or something.
Master to expose them.
Hyacinthia, we will heed your wishes, channeling our strength to reveal Aquila's true form.
Aquila's true form.
It's been 1,000 years. Without our pact, Lunibus and I might have dissipated like...
Our pact requires us to await the return of the Sky Folk to their ancestral lands. We will carry out your will, Miss Hyacinth, as faithfully as we kept our promise to Seliosi.
First, we shall reveal the whole truth of history. We will reveal all that befell the Skyfolk after Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey.
Reveal the history.
Be careful. There are multiple threats. Soldiers tainted by the Black Tide. Do they continue to defend the realm of the Sky Titan after all?
Perhaps they are protecting the truth slumbering here.
Aside from the descendants of the sky named in the pact, no one else is entitled to access the memories here.
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened next. Let's deal with these fallen. Embark on this
The amount of cliffhanger is interesting, dude.
in my hands. I feel like I can do more than just cut down evil with this blade. With golden flames, I can forge a new dawn.
Expand your face. What a crow. Time to twirl!
Existence is unity.
Sometimes in a fight like this, you don't really know what kind of weakness they have. You cannot choose your characters. So sometimes the fight can take really long for no reason. They really want to make people play more. So, you know, increase the bloating playtime.
All will be swept
So,
away
you
by
know,
the wind.
it will seem that, oh, this game has a lot of players playing these games all the time. Well, it is actually simply because the storyline is just so long.
Nothing but a bullet. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Time to twirl. Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Expand your thinking.
Done.
You have fulfilled your duty, guards. Rest now.
God of the sky, we are here. Your resentment and terror will soon end. Lady Celiosi, do you still have your humanity after merging with the Titan? I hope you can witness the harvest of the seeds you once sowed. Now, only the final steps remain.
Something's off.
Something's off.
I can feel the memories here churning. It's as if countless emotions have lingered through the ages, refusing to fade away.
Why is that?
The wandering memories here seem to be pleading for something, heavy with pain and grief.
Oh no.
Like ghosts lingering by the river of souls.
Are you ready, Hyacinth?
Yes. The Flame Chase journey is reaching its final chapter. No matter how cruel the truth may be, nothing
If
will sway my
Mem feels
determination to
something
finish this
wrong,
mission.
we need to stop this.
The true history buried
Something
in
wrong.
time must come to light. The fates of mortals shouldn't be lost beneath polished myths.
We're on the same page, Lord Finan.
Go to the celestial globe, Hyacinthia. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you, one fragment at a time. Hold fast to your resolve. You'll need it to face what lies ahead.
Okay. Final stuff. Final of the final.
The turn of dawn and dusk. Come embrace the clouds,
Celestial mural.
Look who we've caught. An old-fashioned disciple of the ancient god.
Listen to Hyacinth's summary.
Celiosi's victory.
Thanks,
can
game.
change her people. Some Skyfolk revered her as a new goddess. The simple vision she
They
carried
know that
with
their
her
stories
for
is too
declaring
long.
war on the Titans. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
Celiosi possessed the strength to slay gods. It
Oh.
She failed to sever the cycle of karma, rooted deeply in humanity's hearts.
You know what? It is a little bit already too late, man. I think I have to end it here. So tomorrow I'm gonna continue with the same time and same energy because I am already quite tired. Let's this end with a cliffhanger. I thought I already speed run through it, but in the end, of course, the game feels like having a lot of yap fest as usual. So yeah, I'm not really fond of that. So hopefully next stream tomorrow is gonna be a finished line for me to finally finish the 3.3 story. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time tomorrow.